today we are talking about basically commissioning and why it's not bad. I am a cosplayer, and the reason why I commission people, specifically Gabby, is because I have really high expectations of how I want my costumes to turn out, but my skill level does not even match that. I'm a noob when it comes to sewing. So,
You try.
Yeah, but I'm impatient. You know me.
That's the biggest problem.
I'm so impatient. So I find a costume I like Harley Quinn, or I've been looking
Any variation thereof.
basically, or even Assassin's Creed. It's been on my list forever, and I want to make all of it, and then I try to lay it out to what needs to be done, and I just say, this is never going to happen if I do it on my own. So I found Gabby through a mutual friend of ours, and we've been working together ever since. And honestly, I don't think it's bad because you really are supporting someone's small business in her case.
Yeah.
Yeah. She works off commissions. That's all she does. Like, she makes costumes, makes leather books, she makes jewelry, all kinds of things. So I'm basically supporting a small business.
Indeed.
One thing I want to bring up is when it comes to a cosplayer making their own costumes versus commissioning, I see on a lot of social media that when someone says, hey, this costume was made by someone else, a lot of people have negative comments about that, negative opinions, and that really just makes me sad, and it also pisses me off. Because why does it matter? Going back to my point earlier, why I personally commissioned Gabby, I don't have the skills, but I have high expectations, and I want this really awesome costume. But if I try to make it, I swear, I've already tried, and I get pissed off at myself, and then I just don't want to do it ever again.
No, people being mean just because somebody didn't make their own costume. Like, in a personal experience, I made the Arkham Knight Harley Quinn for Jessica Negri. And when she posted that up, it was ridiculous the amount of hate that she got. And just people calling her all these names and that she wasn't real cause. It's like, dude, this girl put so much work into all of these costumes.
Dude, so much.
Oh, I know. And she's been over here. I have seen her working on her costumes. I know she's very good at what she does. But with the Arkham Knight Harley Quinn, the harness, there's things that she's just not quite good enough with, which is like leather work. I do more leather work than she does. I make corsets more than she does. So it just made sense to her, amidst all the things that she was already working on, to just give me this one costume and say, hey, Gabby, you make this so that I can focus on these other 5 costumes I'm making at the moment.
She makes so many.
She's always working on something.
She always is.
But yeah, and I don't get why people insist that cosplayers make their own costumes.
Yeah, I really don't understand it either, because
it should just be about, you want it to be perfect, don't you? So why would you want that cosplayer to make something and then, they have standards, and if they try, I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, we can ramble on this forever.
I understand, like, wanting to get better and learn more things, but I mean, that's what Jessica did.
Yeah.
Having me do this, she was here with me through that whole costume, and she saw how I did it, so maybe next time, if she needs to do some leather work, she'll feel a little more confident to try it herself.
And that's how I am.
And that's exactly what I do with you, and a lot of the other people that I work with, is I'm not personally afraid to teach people some things. I'm not, can't teach you everything.
I wish you could. I'm just going to steal your talent.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to teach people little things here and there and help them feel more confident to go on and make things for themselves. And you'll find a lot of seamstresses or costume designers, prop makers, anybody will be more than happy to give you tips or, granted, there are some out there that are like, no trade secrets. You're not allowed.
And that's them. To each their own. But really what it comes down to is don't be afraid just because of someone's opinion on the internet. everyone's entitled to their opinion. Some of them are a lot more louder about it than others.
Only thing that matters is that you are happy with your costume.
Yeah, and really the only thing that matters in this entire hobby is that you are still enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're making your costumes, whether you're learning as you're making your costumes, whether you're just piecing it together with buying pieces and then altering them, which I've done that too.
Yeah, hell, I do that sometimes still.
Yeah, we do. We both do.
Yeah.
We've bought pieces so that we don't have to make them because they might be a pain in the butt to make, but they are mass produced. Like petticoats.
Yeah, petticoats.
Blech.
Making a petticoat takes forever, and a mass-produced petticoat is just as good as one you can make yourself.
It works great. My Arkham Knight Harley is bought.
The
or at least a petticoat.
The petticoat.
Just
I made
petticoat.
everything else.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with, I mean, and that's another thing. If you can't afford somebody to make your costume, there's nothing wrong with going out and buying pieces to alter.
Yeah, that's fine too.
It's just, we always come right back around to you need to be happy. You need to be having fun. What else matters?
Yeah, as long as you're happy, whether you're making it, you're commissioning it, or you're taking a Halloween costume and either wearing it the way it is or altering it to your own style, power to you, dude. More power to you. Kudos, you rock. And honestly, everyone starts somewhere also. I'm starting with commissions. Maybe in 10 years, maybe, maybe I'll be making my own costumes. And why would I be making my own costumes? Because I learned from one of the best seamstresses I have ever met. One good way to start, when you are commissioning someone, the importance of finding someone local versus online. I mean, people do it. Yes, they set up Etsy stores, and they will take commissions online. I've actually personally done that with my Arkham Asylum Harley Quinn. And it was amazing. The craft work was amazing. However, the
fit.
Yes, the downside of it is it didn't fit me very well. So
because it's almost impossible to really get a proper fit for anybody if they're not there to do a fitting, which is why I only personally work locally. If you cannot come to me for fittings, don't even ask. Basically, like, it's nothing against you. I'd love to work with you, but if I can't fit it on you, not going to happen. A lot of people ask me, well, if I just send you, if I send you my measurements, could you do it that way? And I'm like, not really. It's like, I could, but the chances of it actually fitting you the way it needs to, it's slim to none. The actual proportions could be different, and you're just not going to get the fit, because everybody's body is unique.
Yeah.
And I am personally completely OCD about how my costumes come out. So
Yes, you
ask
are.
her. Yeah.
Yes,
It's like, I want them to look perfect. I want them to look exactly what they should be, is made for your body. And, I can't do that without fittings. So
yeah, definitely.
that's probably the biggest thing people ask me all the time is, I'm out of state, I'm international. It's like, there's certain things I can make. I can make skirts. I can make, things that don't need to be perfectly fitted. Okay, the biggest one. So, everybody loves my Arkham Knight Harley Quinn.
So good.
I cannot make that harness unless you're in front of me. I love you all. I wish I could make 1,000,000 of those costumes, but it's not going to happen. So.
No, I was there for that process.
Wow. You were there for that process twice, because you were there with Jessica too.
Yes, I was there and I saw that, and it's quite a process.
It's meticulous. It's ugh.
And it has to fit so perfectly under your arms, around your neck, around
that harness
the
is
girls.
Ridiculous. The harness is ridiculous.
It's
you could tell it was
ridiculous.
designers creating something and not thinking about logistics, which they do way too much.
They do that, yes. But it was a fun build.
Oh, it was so fun.
I mean,
that's why I did it twice.
Only twice.
Yeah.
The best part about working with Gabby, or really any local seamstress, if you're going to collab, really just, but if you're going to work with the local seamstress, the best part about it is you're building a friendship while you're working with them. In my case, I'm with her the entire process from beginning to end. I see how the costume's made. I actually help out because I'm also learning at the same time. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's nice to be able to shoot stuff off onto you.
You give me all the grunt work, the stuff that you hate.
Oh, I hate it.
Pinning and cutting. Fantastic. Basically, if you want to make a costume, do it however you want to and be happy in the end. That's all that matters.
That's what
you do
all
you.
This...
And in the end, we're all just a bunch of geeks dressing up and
Right.
having fun and going to cons and having photo shoots or whatever we want to do. Just have fun.
Have fun and be nice to each other.
Yeah, please
Stop
be nice.
being so mean.
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry.
Don't make pretty girls cry.